May I please, Lordship?
Yes.
My Lord, hearing item 43, first hearing. This is a criminal appeal against the conviction. I am for the appellant. Lordship, let this matter be adjourned for the day. My junior who is assisting me has gone out of station for an obvious reason. So let this matter. I have taken the consent of Leonard PP also, my Lord.
He's gone for the hustings. 43 and 44.
My Lord.
Mr. Zhu, and counsel appearing for the appellant. Submits that he has some difficulties in taking up these two matters today. Therefore, he prayed that another day may be fixed for the hearing. Mr. KV and Raman, Leonard PP appears on behalf of the state of Nagaland. Has straightforward list of matters again. When do you want to list it?
We propose 15, my Lord, subject to Lordship's convenience, 15th March.
15th of March. Mr. Yes. 15th.
Much obliged.
Wait, please, Your Lordships. Lordship, on item number 4, in response to affidavit filed by the contractor, I filed an affidavit this morning, Lordship, if the affidavit may be placed on record, Lordship.
This is okay. Let the affidavit, let the affidavit be called.
Much obliged.
May I please, the Lordships? Lordships, I beg to mention item number 35, Lordships. Lordships, here the state is yet to file counter, Lordships. However, I have taken the consent of the opposite parties, Lordships.
35.
Item number 39, 39, Lordships. Let it come after 3 weeks, Lordships. I have taken the consent,
Yeah, Mr. Zimomi, it is has been pending for since 2019,
Lordship.
19, 20, 21, 22. 3 years. I think it's high time you file your counter affidavit.
Lordship.
Who is the petitioner? They are not-
Lordship, I have taken the consent, Lordship.
Mr. A. Zimomi, and the government is okay, the hearing for the state respondents. Submits that he may be given some more time to file affidavit in opposition. He also submits that he has taken consent of the other party. Listed again after,
3 weeks.
we'll give you 2 weeks,
3 weeks, Lordship.
3 weeks,
Lord,
3 weeks. Listed again after 3 weeks. Christoph, since the matter has been pending for quite some time, this will be the last chance given to the respondents to file their affidavit in opposition. Okay.
Please, Your Lordships, I beg to mention item number 40. I am mentioning on behalf of the petitioner, there has been some development in the state government, Lordships. The state government is under consideration pertaining to the list of freedom fighter and its dependents. Lordships, however, the freedom fighter are in process in submitting the list, Your Lordships. And as such, Lordships, can we pray to allow 4 weeks time so as to enable us to get an official notification or order, Lordships.
Mr. Your good name?
Jesse Satyo.
On behalf of MS Nakshantila, Leonard Council appearing for the petitioners. Submits that some development is taking place. Therefore, the matter may be listed again after
4 weeks time.
4 weeks. First. Mr. Zimomi, Leonard, Government Advocate appears on behalf of the state respondents.
And for the union.
Union MS Sonso appears on behalf of Mr. Gauhati, Leonard CGC, who appears on behalf of the Union of India. List the matter again after 4 weeks.
Much obliged.
May I please, your Lordships? Lordship, I beg to mention hearing item number 45 to 48 on behalf of Likase. Lordship, I pray that this matter come up next week.
This is hearing matters, isn't it?
Yes, Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Lekasi,
Lordship, he has some personal difficulty today.
on behalf of Mr. L. Lekasi, Sanctum, learned counsel appearing for the respondents, the respondents, in all the writ petitions, on all the writ appeals. MS prepare, learned counsel pray that the matter be listed again after
1 week, next week.
question. MS Sokre, learned additional AG, appears on behalf of the appellant. Sokre is eagerly waiting to demolish your case.
Oblige, your Lordship.
Lordship, I beg to
And
mention,
straightforward list the matters we can. Yes?
Lordship, I beg to mention item 42. Lordship, earlier this matter was handled by my colleague, in Chint, and now I've taken over the matter. So, Lordship, can you don't 3 weeks time to file my counter affidavit?
The counter has not been filed.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Taka.
My lord, in the meantime, the interim order passed earlier may be allowed to continue.
Learned additional AG MS Sokre submits that the matter has been handed over to her only recently. Therefore, she may be granted at least 3 weeks' time
Yes, Your Lordship.
to file the counter affidavit. Mr. Taka Kitsu, then counsel appears on behalf of the petitioners and pray that the interim order may continue in the meanwhile. In view of the submissions of the learned counsels, list the matter again after 3 weeks. Till the next date of hearing, operation of the interim order shall continue.
Obliged, my lord.
For motion, item number 1.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, the ayes for break for continuation of 26 CCTV in filing the judgment against the judgment dated 2022, passed by the special judge for school in San. Here, the respondent number 2 is a private respondent. So, notice may be good. Into the
POCSO.
press.
POCSO,
POCSO.
you're for the
Accused.
accused. You're convicted.
Convicted for 20 years.
Huh?
Convicted for 20 years.
Where is the order?
Lordship, the judgment, page 7, Lordship.
Page
7,
7.
Lordship. Lordship, the operative portion,
Oh, page 7 is index only.
Lordship, yeah, that judgment start with the index.
Okay. Operative portion. But this is a POCSO case.
POCSO case, Lordship.
All right. What is the operative portion?
Lordship, we come to page 37.
Is
Lordship, page 38, para 33.
33. 12 years of age.
Lordship, yes, the case was convicted under section 6.
What is that? It is hereby used by the committee show the point. Guilty under section 5 of POCSO Act, isn't it?
Lordship, yes,
Punishable under section
under
6.
section 6. Commission under section 5 and punishment under section 6.
So what is the sentence?
The sentence starts from page 40. The operative portion at page 41, para 2.
Para 2. $20. With a fine of 10,000. To foreclose, isn't it? But will admit, Mr. Rimavapam, Prime Council appearing for the applicant. This is an application praying for condonation of 26 days delay in filing a criminal appeal against the judgment and order dated
22nd November 2022.
22nd 11 2022. And the sentence order dated pass on
23rd.
pass on 23rd 11 2022 by the special court, by the special judge,
School judge.
Pokso, Twinsang, Nagaland, Twinsang, in what's the case number?
GR 37, Lordship.
In GR number
37
37
of
of
2017.
2019.
17, Lordship.
It's given
Oh,
2019.
19, Lordship.
Crystal. Issue notice to the respondents, returnable within 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Crystal. Mr. Zivomi, PP, your PP also. Learned PP accept notice on behalf of the state of Nagaland. And at the same time, entered appearance. Crystal. The applicant shall take step for sending notice to the respondent number, OP number 2. Within 2 days, so that
Within 3 days.
3 days would be holiday.
Yes, Lordship. 2 days. Lordship.
So that notice may be sent through registered post with any connotation. This is the matter again after, immediately after.
For motion, item number 2.
Yes? Okay.
Lordship, no, representative. Lordship, there is a delay of 223 days in filing the present application, appeal. Your Lordship, the judgment and order dated is 4/11.
You're for the applicant.
Yes, Your Lordship.
200 and
Lordship,
how many days?
223 days delay, Your Lordship.
223 days.
Yes,
How come it's not given here? 200 and,
23.
all right.
Yes.
But MS Sokre, Here you are appearing as,
Your Lordship.
this is not a criminal appeal.
No, it's a writ appeal.
Read a minute.
Yes, Lordship.
We are good with the criminal appeal. I'm a Socrates learned additional AG, appearing for the applicant. Within the state of Nagaland.
Yes, Your Lordship, the opposite party is also present, so if Your Lordship pleases, the delay may be condoned, because Lordship, I have explained the delay here. On the last occasion also, his senior appeared, Your Lordship.
Let us see what they say. If they want to file objection or you
Yes, Lordship.
want to file objection.
Yes, objection to the IA.
Okay, Lordship. Lordship.
Yes, agree. Heard so and so. This is an application under Section 5 of the Limitation Act, 1963, praying for condonation of delay of 223 days in filing a writ appeal against the judgment and order dated
4/11/22.
4/11/2022,
2020.
2020, passed in WPC 195 of 2018. Stop. Issue notice to the respondent, opposite party. Only two, no? Only two opposite parties.
Yes, Your Lordship. One is pro forma respondents. Yes.
Opposite parties returnable within 4 weeks. Your good name?
Vicky Hino.
MS Dikeheno. Accept notice on behalf of opposite party number 1.
Yes, Lordship. Lord.
AG doesn't have standing counsel? Mr. Mozui? Mr. Mozui, you are standing counsel? no?
Lordship.
Okay. So you will accept notice? Okay. You are accepting notice?
Yes, Lordship. I'll accept.
And Mr. Mozui, learned standing counsel for the Office of Accountant General, Nagaland. Accept notice on behalf of the respondent. The petitioner and the applicant shall hand over copies of the application to the two learned counsels representing the opposite parties. Listed again after 2 weeks,
3 weeks, Lordship.
after 3 weeks.
Much obliged.
Obliged, sir.
For admission, item number 3.
Completed work.
What order was passed last? This was the last order?
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Lordships, on the last occasion, as per the order that dated 3/2023, Lordship, this honorable court has directed the Commissioner and Secretary to the Government of Nagaland Works and Housing, that is respondent number 3, to file an affidavit indicating what step has been taken after the receipt of the letter dated 31/1/2023. That was written by the Chief Engineer, PWD R&B Lordship. And to that effect, and as directed by this honorable court, by on 21/2/23, that is yesterday, we have filed an affidavit, the step taken by the respondent number 3, Lordship.
You have filed affidavit.
Yes, Lordship. Yes, we have filed the affidavit yesterday. And Lordship,
Where is the affidavit?
We'll call for the affidavit.
Yeah, you have filed only yesterday,
Lordship, yesterday.
so it is not on the record.
What is your affidavit about?
Lordship, affidavit is about issuing a show cause notice to the respondent number
Commissioner is
11.
supposed to file the.
Lordship, Lordship. Commissioner,
Yes.
yes, Lordship.
So Commissioner has issued show cause, and to that effect, you have filed your affidavit.
Lordship, Lordship. And that has been annexed in our affidavit, Lordship.
Next week. As per the office note dated 21/2/23,
Yes.
affidavit has not been filed by the Commissioner and Secretary to the Government of Nagaland.
It has come.
It has come.
Yes.
Okay.
And Lordships, I may allow to make a small correction. An affidavit on behalf of respondent number 3. I have, inadvertently, we have wrote respondent number 2. It should be respondent number 3.
Mr.
I may allow to make a small
Mr.
correction.
Limami, when it comes to affidavit, make
Lord.
sure that you make no mistake,
Lordship, Lordship,
because it is a firm on oath.
Lordship.
Anyway, this is only the post matter, no?
Yes.
Matter of this one.
Let him make the correction.
Make the correction.
Lordship, that I have stated in our affidavit, page 3, paragraph 3, Lordship. If I may allow to read, Lord.
Yes.
Paragraph, page 3, paragraph 3. That the deponent beg to state that as directed by the Honorable Court order dated 3/2/2023, the deponent, Commissioner and Secretary to the Government of Nagaland, Department of Works and Housing, has issued a show cause notice dated 7 February 2023 to the respondent number 11, that is Executive Engineer, PWD, R&B, PEG Division, PEG, for issuing false completions report dated 21/01/2024 with regard to the work for construction of road from Lemfori to Molekem. It is also pertinent to state hearing that the Commissioner and Secretary to the Government of Nagaland, Department of Works and Housing, while issuing a show cause notice, has also directed the then Executive Engineer to justify and to show cause as to why action should not be taken and to the reply to the notice within 30 days from the date of issue of the notice, failing which the action will be initiated without further notice, which is at page 9, Lordship, of our affidavit, Lordship. This is a show cause notice that was dated 7 February 2023, Lordship.
Please read.
Show cause notice. Whereas, in pursuant to the Chief Engineer PWD R&B Nagaland, Kohima letter number so and so dated 31/01/2023, it has come to the notice of the undersigned that while serving as Executive Engineer PWD R&B PEG Division PEG, you have issued false completion report dated 21/01/2024 with regard to work for construction of road from Lemfori to Molekem, when the work was still ongoing, which is viewed as a serious matter and unbecoming of a government servant. And whereas you are directed to justify and show cause as to why action should not be taken against you for violation of government standing rules. Now, therefore, you are directed to reply this notice within 30 days from the date of issue of this notice, failing which action will be initiated against you without further notice. And that copy has been served to the executive engineer, Lordship.
Mr. Santianger is not here.
Your Lordship, he's out of station.
Mr. Jimomi,
Lordship.
has the money been drawn as per the completion report?
Lordship, the contractor will be in the better position to explain, Lordship, since as far as the money.
Why are you saying so? Because
Lordship, since
you are the one who,
I-
you are the employer, you are the one who is supposed to give the money. You should know. We are asking you because Mr. Santianger is not here. And you should be also knowing it.
Lordship, in this matter, Lordship, since I am assisting additional AG, Lordship, and then
Who is appearing?
Lordship,
Mr. M.
additional
Chong,
AG LT Sangtam,
Sangtam.
Lordship.
It's not here.
So, and Lordship, he has some, he have applied for the lead note, Lordship.
Now,
Yes, sir.
listed next week.
Next week.
We are listing it next week. Tell the learned additional AG to come instruct it
Lordship,
whether money has been drawn.
Lordship.
This notice was issued on 7 February.
Lordship,
So 30 days expires on,
30 days.
30 days expires on 7.
On
February.
9th March.
Nine.
record this.
Awaiting the action taken report on the show person.
Yeah. It should be listed somewhere. Yeah, this one.
Yes.
The commissioner, the commissioner and secretary, Department of Works and Housing, has filed the affidavit as directed by this court in the order dated 3/2/2023. Stating that a show cause notice has been issued to the executive engineer on 7th February 2023. Krista. Mr. Santianger, the leading counsel in the for the appearance for the petitioner, is absent today. Though represented by his colleague, MS Terry. Krista. The learned additional AG, Mr. Sanctum, is also absent today. Is also absent. And he is represented by Mr. Ezimomi Lanet. Vizimomi Lanet Government. Krista. Since both the learned leading counsels are absent, list the matter on 13 of March. Krishna. On the next date, the learned additional AG shall come with instruction as to whether the money has been withdrawn by the contractor the money has been released to the contractor following the issuance of completion certificate given by the executive engineer. Just
And also on the steps taken, the show cause notice.
he shall also come instructed on the development that has taken place, if any. If any development has taken place following the issuance of the show cause notice.
For admission, item number 4.
Since I was not sure about doing this idea.
May I please, Your Lordships? Your Lordships, I am appearing on behalf of my senior for respondent number 9,
Which your senior?
Rahul and Sir Joshua.
Huh?
Sir Joshua. Joshua.
Joshua. Our Joshua.
Oh, so
Your Lordships, on the last order dated 18/20/23, Your Lordships has asked the appearance of the contractor. And the contractors are present today. So I beg Your Lordships to kindly allow the contractors to apprise the court on the progress of the work.
this is, brother? Or regarding the, Mr. Zimomi is also not there.
Lordship,
He could not be here today due to some personal difficulties, Lordship. He tenders his apology, Lordship.
Then shall we go through to refresh our mind?
Lordship,
Can you help us? You have the copy of the order?
Lordship, I do not have it, but I have my. I can check it on.
May I read it, Lordship?
Yeah, Mr. Moore.
Lordship, the order was passed on 18th of January 2023, Lordship.
Right.
May I read it, Lordship?
Yes, yes.
Heard Mr. So-and-so learned amicus and also heard the learned counsels representing the parties. Mr. Rahul, learned counsel for the respondent number 9, and Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the respondent number 10. We have also heard Mr. So-and-so, General Manager, NHIDCL, and the Authority Engineer, Mr. So-and-so. In the affidavit submitted by the respondent number 9 and 10 on the progress of the work, we see some variations, but by and large, the work progress shown are same. There has been some progress in the execution of the work as seen in the 2 affidavits. The contractor is absent today. However, his counsel, Mr. So-and-so, submits that he is under treatment for so-and-so. In view of the submission made by his learned counsel, his presence today is dispensed. However, he should appear on the next date, Lordship. The authority engineer submitted that for the work to be completed as per the timeline given, the contractor must deploy 1 additional paver immediately and increase the working hours. Mr. So-and-so, who represents the contractor, submits that the paver would be deployed within 7 days and the working hours shall also be enhanced. He also submits that the contractor is committed to complete the work within the timeline set earlier, Lordship. In the affidavit of the contractor, it has also stated that width of ROW is less than 12 meters. And this has created some confusion and it has led to delay in the execution of the work. The General Manager and HIDCL clarified that the contractor should continue to work within the available carriageway whatsoever may be the size of the width. In fact, we have made this clear when this PL was taken up. Therefore, the contractor should continue to work without any hesitation. The learned counsel for the contractor also submitted that his bill for the work already done has been withheld, and that has caused some difficulties in carrying on with the work on war footing as directed by this court. The general manager and HIDCL submitted that the bills withheld are for those works which have not been fully completed. The moment the works are fully completed, the same would be released. For good progress of the work, the NHIDCL shall ensure that all the pending bills are released. The learned additional AG is on leave of absence. On the next date, he shall come with instructions as to the progress made in 12 kilometers stretch, that is starting from Leri. He shall also come instructed as to the progress made in the acquisition of land for further expansion of the work. List this matter again on 14/2/2023. Needless to say that all the parties concerned shall make sure that the progress of the work is not hindered in any way and the timeline set earlier is maintained.
All right. Now, where is the contractor? Yes. Have you employed one more paver?
Yes, sir.
You have deployed
Yes.
and increased the working hours.
So already increased, sir.
So what is the progress?
So progress चल रहा है, sir.
Now, have you submitted a progress report? You have not submitted. You have not shown the progress report.
So physical progress सर हम लोग का 27.5 हो गया, sir.
27.5
0.5
overall.
overall, sir.
But you were supposed to complete 30% by November, isn't it? By March, you have to finish the project. End of March. But if you finish only 27.5, how are you going to complete?
Sir, this scope already reduce हो जाएगा, sir. Land का width के चलते थोड़ा progress reduce हो जाएगा, sir, हम लोग. मतलब जो total volume है, sir, progress जो अभी 27 हो रहा है, sir, ये जो हम लोग का थोड़ा available land जो width कम हो गया, sir, उसमें से scope कुछ हम लोग का minus हो रहा है.
That we have already solved the problem. Last time we have already said here in our order. You cannot come back again, sing the same song again and again.
No, sir, physical progress जो हुआ 27% अभी है, sir, 120 crore के ऊपर, sir, total amount के ऊपर, अभी total amount कम हो जाएगा हमारा, contract का value कम हो जाएगा.
No, are you completing within the time limit given?
Sir,
Within March?
complete करेंगे. But sir,
So now,
sir, exactly, sir, हम लोग अभी, but
at what level are you now?
sir,
At
now,
what stage?
now already this 5.5 kilometer now completed, sir. Initially जो 5.5 kilometer up to किसामा वो completed है, sir. बाकी जो reconstruction वाला पेज में हम लोग काम कर रहे, reconstruction वाला जो एरिया है उसमें हम लोग bottom layer दोनों अभी continue कर रहे हैं, sir. Top layer में थोड़ा हम लोग का जो width कम हो गया, इसका जो drawing बन गया था, drawing change हो रहा है, sir. थोड़ा इसके लिए काम थोड़ा slow हो रहा है, sir.
So you are saying that you will complete by the end of March?
So, मार्च तक तो थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट है, सर, क्योंकि वो ड्राइंग अब जाएगा, अभी सेफ्टी के लिए आईआईटी में जाएगा, आईआईटी भेटिंग के बाद.
No, you cannot keep on changing your statement.
सर अभी प्रॉब्लम हो गया, सर, वो भेटिंग.
No problem. We discussed with you here. We heard you. And according to your proposal, we fixed the time. We have taken all your problems
My lord, you are right.
into account.
My lord,
You cannot keep on changing your statement. You cannot keep on changing the timeline. No.
my lord, टाइमलाइन चेंज नहीं कर रहे हम लोग. एक जो डिजाइन अप्रूव हुआ था उसको.
By end of March, you have to complete.
Yes.
Your Lordship, if I may be kindly be permitted to just lay on the progress on the ground, sir, Your Lordship. Lordship, as far as the overlay section is concerned, Your Lordship, 187,600 to 193,240, the impending G20 summit target, that we have done the overlay from DBM to BC. We have done that, Your Lordship.
The whole stretch.
Lordship. Now our road marking is going on, Your Lordship. So in that 5.5 kilometer stretch, road marking of left-hand side, middle and right-hand side, Your Lordship, 4.42 kilometers is completed as of today, Your Lordship. So within the next week, we will be finishing the road marking. And also, Your Lordship, as far as the signages are concerned in this overlay section, that also we have started, Your Lordship. So by end of this month, we will
So
more or
what
less.
about the rest of the?
Your Lordship,
Because
Lordship.
it's 21 kilometers.
Lordship,
isn't it?
Lordship. And the
21 minus 5, how many kilometers? The whole stretch is 21 kilometers, isn't it?
24 kilometers, Your Lordship.
24 kilometers.
Lordship.
So
it-
minus 5, 19 kilometers.
Lordship, in this
So
20.
what's happened to this 19 kilometers?
Lordship. So in this 19 kilometers, Your Lordship, from Jakhama 200 plus 600 up to Mauget 212, 334, Your Lordship, that we have removed the BT surface for reconstruction. And there, more or less, this is encompassing 11.73 kilometers, Your Lordship. So there, the first layer of the road construction, that is the subgrade, that is more or less we have finished around average around 11 kilometers approximately, Your Lordship. And GSB, Your Lordship, 6 kilometers we have done as of today. Half is almost done, Your Lordship. And Your Lordship, WMM, the third.
No. GSB is done on how many kilometers?
6 kilometers, Your Lordship. And Lordship, WMM, the third layer. The third layer from 212, 334 from Mauget, Your Lordship, so that we can start the DBM work. That we have finished 1.5 kilometer, Your Lordship.
1.5 kilometers
Lordship.
only?
No. So that will we will simultaneously be going ahead preparing that work front so that the DBM can continue without any stoppages. So Lordship, right now as we speak, our program is that we will start the DBM work from Mauget within these 5-6 days, Your Lordship, because our bed is prepared. So that is our program, Your Lordship. So within this March, we will finish 5 kilometers, Your Lordship.
DBM.
Lordship. 5 kilometers we will finish, remaining 6.
DBM 5 kilometers
Lordship.
out of 9 kilometers, out of 19 kilometers.
11.73 kilometers, Your Lordship.
But you see, out of 24 kilometers, you have finished only 5 kilometers.
Lordship.
All right.
Lordship.
So there are 19 kilometers there.
Lordship. So in that, the remaining one, Your Lordship, from Jakhama 200 plus 600 to this side, riverside, up to your Kigama 0 point. That is 195, Your Lordship. That the existing blacktopping is still in good condition, Your Lordship. And given the circumstances and given our shortcomings, Your Lordship, we would want to finish this Jakhama to Mauget first, Your Lordship.
No. Our agreement
Lordship.
and your commitment was to complete the whole project by the end of March.
Lordship. We have failed on that aspect, Your Lordship. I really sincerely apologize
we are
for
not
that, Your
extending
Lordship.
the time anymore.
Lordship.
Either you work 24 hours 7, but you must complete
Lordship.
by the end of March.
Lordship.
You reinforce your labor,
Lordship.
your machinery, whatever it takes, complete by the end of March.
Lordship.
Otherwise, we will be imposing another fine.
Substantial.
Lordship.
What is the engineer authority? Mr. Moore, you're the NHIDCL. What is the ground reality? Tell us, NHIDCL and authority engineer.
Lordship, on the last occasion, 14th of February, Lordship, the authority engineer as well as the NHIDCL, we have filed affidavit, Lordship, and we have shown the clear picture of the status of the project, Lordship.
No, we want it as on today.
Lordship, as on 12th of February, Lordship, the contractor has completed 20.95% of physical progress, Lordship.
12th of Feb,
23, Lordship.
23,
20.95% of physical progress, Lordship.
20.95.
Lordship.
But what they say and what you say is different. They said they have finished, they have completed 27.5.
Lordship, my percentage is as on 12th of February 2023, Lordship.
12 and today is what? This
22nd, Lordship. 10 days,
10 days
has lapsed, Lordship, after we have filed the report, Lordship.
Yes, authority engineer is on the ground every day. You should be able to tell us better.
Your Lordship, I'm mentioning on behalf of the council for the respondent. Since the leading council is out of station.
Who?
Senti Younger, Your Lordship.
Authority engineer.
Yes, Your Lordship.
But engineer is here or not?
Sir.
Engineer है?
Yes, sir.
बोलिए आप.
So the difference comes because some parts of the work, what contractor feels are completed, but we feel they are not exactly completed. So that's why there is a difference between the percentages.
So there's a difference of opinion between
That's right,
you
sir.
and the
That's right, sir.
contractor.
Sir.
So according to you, as on today, it is 20.95 only.
Right, sir.
Lordship, that is as on 12th of February, Lordship.
As on 12th.
12th of February, Lordship.
So has there been any development after 12th of February?
Lordship, as on today, it is
21.52%, sir, as on today, sir.
See? 21.5.
Sir.
Yes, contractor. You see?
My lord,
You said 27.5, they are saying 21.5.
जो कैलकुलेशन इनका हमारा प्रॉब्लम है मैम क्यों ये इन्होंने 26 किलोमीटर को काउंट कर रहे हैं हम लोग 2 किलोमीटर हैंडओवर नहीं हुआ 24 किलोमीटर को हम लोग काउंट कर रहे हैं इसीलिए थोड़ा प्रोग्रेस हम दोनों में प्रॉब्लम है क्योंकि 2 किलोमीटर हम लोग को हैंडओवर नहीं हुआ सर.
Why you have not handed over?
So that's with the PWD. 2 kilometers with PWD.
No, 2 kilometer why? This Larry. This is excluded from you.
Yeah.
We have never counted that.
अगर exclude हो जाएगा 27% हो जाएगा.
So, engineer authority, are you including this Larry point too?
So there is a difference between how we calculate also, because what he is calculating that this kilometer is completed, this kilometer is completed. We are saying that in this kilometer, this much 90% is completed, something is left.
See, the
So we-
contractor is not responsible for these 2 kilometers. Supposing we deduct that.
Yes, sir. Out of 26 in the contract, what he is supposed to do is only 24, sir. 2 kilometers with PWD. And within 24 kilometers also, we have differences in calculation because what he is considering in the linear length, that this much length of one particular item he has completed. But we see as quantity wise that it is not complete. So we deduct that much percentage and say that no, this much is completed. So that's why there is a difference. And while making a payment also, we see that actual work done, we consider that as percentage as not as linear kilometers. So that's why the difference comes. Because even if he completes 24 kilometers, so whatever little bit is left that he has to complete in the end, we have to keep margin for that also.
You have brought your progress report?
Sir.
Have you brought your progress report in writing?
What this 21.52%?
Yes.
Yes.
The latest progress report. You have not brought. Yeah.
So we are submitting.
No, so this is the latest, as on 21, right? Contractor, you have not touched some of them at all. Your covered progress remains the same, covered construction. 40
Lordship,
covers, this was earlier, it was pointed out, 40 covers still remain.
Lordship, 8 is in progress, Your Lordship, as of today, Your Lordship. We have,
But 40 covers, earlier also it was on 40.
Your Lordship, for the repair and widening, 14 is completed and 4 is in progress, Your Lordship. And for reconstruction, 19 is complete, 20 is completed and 4 is in progress, Your Lordship. As of today, Your Lordship.
But you still have 20.28.
Lordship.
When are you going to complete it?
That we will finish it by April, Your Lordship.
Why are you again saying April? We
No,
said last week of
No, Lordship, it takes, we have to excavate one side and then let the traffic go on one side. That's why for completion, I require that much time, Your Lordship. And certain items, Your Lordship, which we have not touched in the stages of the project, that as and when the time comes, then we take up, Your Lordship.
your drainage. Roadside drain.
This balance work to be executed, is it in percentage?
Lordship.
Is it in percentage?
Engineer?
Sir, the payment yardstick is made as per linear length, sir. But we have to see that as per specification, the complete quantity is also executed, sir. So that's why between the two, there is some always difference. Between financial and between physical also. there
No,
will be
just
some
your last column. Balance work to be complete, executed.
Yes.
Whether this balance work to be executed is in percentage. Just see your, this up to date.
Sir, it is in linear length, sir. The total scope of the work minus the completed as on 21st, sir. That is the difference, the balance work to be completed, sir.
So they have deployed one more paver, additional paver?
They have, sir.
They have.
That is working on WMM, but at the moment output is not as desired.
So are you satisfied with the number of equipments they have and the laborers?
So finally, the matter of the fact is that work is slow and it is not going to meet the timelines.
What is the shortest? What are the shortest? What are the shortest? What are the shortages?
Actually,
manpower.
Their resources are less, and whatever less the resources they have employed.
Tell us item wise. Manpower.
80, sir.
They have only 80.
Yes, sir.
So what is the shortest?
Sir.
What is the shortest?
So required is 120. 120 is required, sir.
120.
Yes, sir. So apart from labor, also, sir, the other equipment is also required. But the thing is that whatever is there, the progress is not commensurate with that also. It is slow.
So they need 120 manpower to complete in time.
Yes,
within the timeline we have
but
given.
efficiency will also matter, sir, that they should be actually working, because whatever resources they have at site, even they are not working with full efficiency, sir. So we have been giving them slow progress notice also, sir.
So
And,
manpower, there is shortage of 40.
Sir.
And then machinery, say the road paver, roller, vehicles, mixers.
To meet the
Yeah,
deadlines,
to meet the deadline.
if they want to meet the deadline, they will need more resources, sir.
So tell us what are the resources that is required. Engineers, you should be able to tell us.
So the people at
If
site-
you are really monitoring the road, you should be able to tell us.
Sir, I'm from the head office, sir. The people on the site, they know the exact thing.
Yeah, but you should be monitoring, isn't it? This road has been delayed by 3 years.
Yes, sir.
You should be knowing by your fingertips.
So the people who are in charge of the site data.
They may be in charge, but you are supervising.
Sir.
You are supposed to supervise.
So he's supervising, so he's the resident engineer there, sir. So at site, he looks after the thing.
This is why there is no progress. This is one of the reasons why there is no progress. You are not discharging your duty.
The machinery list which is required is submitted.
It's only 30 kilometers, isn't it, from here to Mao?
Yes, sir.
So you should be
able
to tell us.
Our consultancy team at the site is fully there, sir, full time. He is the resident engineer, sir. He knows everything what is happening at sites.
You should also know.
So we have.
You are representing the NSIDCL on the ground.
So
you are the man in charge of the work.
So on the ground, our team, resident engineer is looking after the work.
But you are the man who is supervising it, isn't it? You are the head. The man on the ground may tell you anything, but you should also know.
Yes, sir, it is known to our resident engineer. He's supervising every day. He's at site only, sir.
So he doesn't report to you?
No, sir. He is the local, sir.
He doesn't report to you?
So we are in the head office, sir. So,
yeah.
So we only get the monthly
Be
report.
it head office or what office, you should do your duty. People have been traveling in the mud, in the dust. You know how long it takes from here to Mao? 1 hour for 30 kilometers.
So I've seen, sir. That
You have seen, isn't it?
Right, sir.
So how can you say you are not aware of these things?
Sir, I'm aware of the status of the road, sir, but the day-to-day, the machinery, everything, our resident
should know
engineer
it.
is looking after, sir.
If you don't know, how will you supervise and how will you tell the contractor to do what he's supposed to do?
Sir, all the letters are being sent from our team here, sir. Site team. All slow progress notices, everything is given by the site team.
Things are working in India.
Sir, Mister, you are talking too much without knowing what is happening on the ground level. Lordship was inquiring whether actually you have the knowledge of what is happening in the ground level. So you are giving reasons of the reasons which does not satisfy us. It doesn't mean that when you are in the head office, you will have to keep your eyes close to the project. You will have to keep your eyes as well as ears open.
Yes, my lord.
Three years. And since we took over, it has been 1 year now.
See what orders can be passed by tomorrow.
Mr. Moa. Yes, sir. Lordship. File the latest progress.
Lordship.
By affidavit.
Lordship.
Contractor also file the affidavit. Today, we are taking it up tomorrow.
Lordship.
And what about the release of bill? The contractor was expressing last time that his bills are not released in time.
Lordship.
And that is, not helping him in the progress of the work.
Lordship,
What has been done?
We have addressed that issue, Lordship, and we have stated in the affidavit, Lordship. Whatever the bill has been submitted by the contractor, Lordship, we have verified. And whichever items are complete, Lordship, we have released all the bills, Lordship.
So is that true, Mr. Contractor? Your bills have been released?
No, sir. So what happened, sir, that is, I want to brief, sir, just for 1 minute, sir. So exactly, जो last 3 years का बात आ रहा है सर, पूरा 1.5 years तो ये लोग 18 मीटर में रोड करने के लिए बात किया, जमीन नहीं मिला. जो last May में,
you are always going back to the old story.
No, just 1 minute, just 1 minute. May में लड़शिप बोला, अनुल हाई कोर्ट बोला कि एग्जिस्टिंग जो रोड है उसमें कंटिन्यू करो कंट्रैक्टर, उसके लिए शोल्डर के लिए बाद में उसको जमीन दे दो. एज पर दैट डायरेक्शन हम लोग का टीसीएस ड्राइंग वगैरह फाइनल हो गया. दैट्स इट, दैट इज ट्रू. वो टीसीएस जो फाइनल हो गया 12 मीटर में टीसीएस फाइनल हो गया, चेंज ऑफ स्कोप बन के 6 महीने के बाद आ गया.
That you don't have to tell us.
Sir, no, sir.
We
Sir,
have memorized it.
This is the fact.
Now tell us
Sir,
whether
my lordship, वो पैसा होल्ड करके रख दिया. वो पैसा
your bills have been released or not.
वो पैसा नहीं रिलीज नहीं हुआ.
So you come back tomorrow. Tell us for which work you have finished. No bill is released. Come with specific terms.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Mr. Imsong, Learned Additional AG, you have any instruction on the progress of the work on the 2 km maintenance?
Your Lordship,
Maintenance is going on or not?
yeah. As regards to the 2 streets, that is Leary Junction, 185 kilometer to Newgate Check, New Reserve Gate, that is 87 kilometer. So in that connection, respondent number 12, that is the Chief Engineer, MPWT Highway Wing, has filed one affidavit on 9/12/2022. That work is already completed, and as per the terms and conditions of the contract, it is under defect liability. The completion certificate was issued sometime in March 2020. So it is specifically mentioned in my
So
affidavit.
that means it has not been completed if there are defects.
No, this defect liability will continue till next year, as per the contract.
So as on today, you are saying it is completed?
Completed. And
Then what about the
Your Lordship-
progress on the acquisition of lands
Your
for
Lordship,
this border cutting
yes.
expansion?
Your Lordship, here, in connection with this road and in connection with the other development in the state, there was a meeting headed by the Chief Minister sometime in the month of March 2020. And
That was long time ago.
No, but it covers this also. So I'll be allowed to submit this. It is mentioned in serial number 10.
Now, Mr. Imsong, in short, tell us what steps have been taken?
Your
What is the
Lordship, here,
progress?
now regarding the acquisition and requisition. So this development is initiated by the NHIDCL. So as per that dear meeting and regarding this road development, NHIDCL, they never approached the government for acquisition and requisition and expansion of the road. It's only for the two-line
Existing-
maintenance,
the
existing road.
existing road.
Yes.
No. That is absolutely wrong submission, Mr. Imsong. You are not informed.
What about the work order? You start from the work order.
Your Lordship, here,
What is supposed to be the specification of the road?
no, here the state.
Mr. Imsong,
Yes.
I'll tell you. The state government had submitted the estimated amount required for acquisition of land to NSIDCL. And NSIDCL thought that it is too much. All right. So to that extent, negotiations were going on, steps were taken. So you would be wrong to say that NSIDCL never approached the state government.
No, we
No,
never.
no,
Yes, my lord.
no. So that is when we directed both the NSIDCL and the state government to take it forward and complete that. So today you are submitting a different thing. You are saying that you have never been approached. If you go through our orders, you'll find it, because these are all records of your submissions. If you have time, please go through today or obtain the copies of all the
Lordship,
orders.
yes, I'm also
And as
submitting.
I said, Mr. Moore, you remember, there was a,
Yes, Lordship.
yes, the amount that is required for acquiring
Yes,
was given to you,
Lordship.
Mr. Imsong.
We have also filed the affidavit, Lordship.
Yes. So you are not instructed well.
The Lordship, I have instructed respondent number 6, that is Deputy Commissioner Kohima. So that is a reply given by the respondent number 6. I am just submitting before the Honorable Court. That,
No. Mr. Imsong, if this is your submission, then we are going to call everyone, including the Chief Secretary.
Your Lordship,
From
I may be
DC
allowed to,
Chief Secretary.
yes, I may be allowed to get more information from the respondent.
If this is,
Mr. MP, you kindly go through all the records, because we know that you have been recently
Yes.
appointed.
Yes.
So you may not know the entire facts of the case. So you kindly go through the entire facts and also the orders passed by this court, the series of orders passed by this court. Then you will get the true picture. Because what information you are getting from the Deputy Commissioner, or for that matter, the Revenue Officer Kohima,
Yes.
you will be getting only in part. So that may not be sufficient to address this court. So kindly go through the records.
My Lord.
You will know from the beginning. If you go through the records from the beginning till the end, you will know the entire facts of this case. So we expect that you will actually kindly do that and address the court accordingly, and also take steps with the government.
Definitely.
Because without knowing that, you will be neither here nor there. So we request you to kindly go through the entire records. Of course, it's a little bit bulky now, but I think you will have to give some time.
and call for a report from either the Chief Secretary or the Land Revenue, whoever is in charge. At certain level, even at the highest level, meetings were conducted, isn't it, Mr. Moore?
Lordship.
About the acquisition of land. All that we said was complete the process. Now you are starting from the beginning. You are telling us that you have not been approached. If we go like this, we are never going to complete the work. And it looks like your government is not feeling any responsible or any responsibility about the road, which is happening right under your nose. You're not aware of this. I don't think so. Mr. Imsong, I think you have not been instructed properly. This is a road constructed within your state. How can you say you're not aware of this? Please go through the record, the orders. Mr. Moore, you have submitted your estimate. They have given you the estimate. The state government has given you the estimate.
Yes, Lordship.
So negotiations were going on
Yes, Lordship.
at the highest level, isn't it?
Yes, Lordship. And the state was yet to submit for 3 kilometers, Lordship, the estimate for 3 kilometers.
Only 3 kilometers more out of 30 kilometers.
Lordship.
So please obtain instruction and assist the court properly. Tomorrow.
My lord, your
What?
lordship, kindly fix this matter on Friday. As
No.
kindly grant us one day to file our affidavit.
Tomorrow. Yes. Up to date progress.
Your Lordship,
So do that.
Your
You
Lordship,
file it today.
my humble submission before Lordship is tomorrow will be too tight on my part also. So if the Honorable Court is gracious enough to defer to next week or some other date, tomorrow will be too tight.
And the country should be able to obtain instruction. Little over
What is the progress of the acquisition? All right.
Heard the learned counsels appearing for the parties, including the authority engineer in person. Write the name of the councils, no? You will know, no? Just a second. It is submitted by the contractor that, as per our direction, additional paver has been deployed and working hours have been enhanced. Bristol. He also submitted that though the progress of the work as on today is 27.5, every effort shall be made to complete the work within the timeline already given, that is by the end of March 2023. Uh, the authority engineer, Mr. Your good name, please. Your good name?
RP Singh.
RB?
RP Singh.
RP Singh.
Yes.
On the other hand, submits that the progress of the work as on today is only 21.5%.
Yes, madam.
Therefore, if the contractor has to complete the whole project within the timeline given, the manpower, manpower strength has to be increased to a minimum of 120, and the machineries which are deployed must also increase in number. Both the contractor and the engineer, authority engineer shall file their affidavits by tomorrow morning. Crystal. Showing the, tomorrow morning showing the progress of the work.
Progress of the work with detailed documents.
With detail showing progress of the work.
I think that is progress of the work because they may just generally
With details, in detail. Regarding the 2 kilometers stretch, which is the responsibility of the state government, Mr. Im Tiem Song, learned additional AG, submitted that the the construction has been completed. But maintenance will continue for another year. Mr. As for the in regards to our direction, to the learned AG to learned additional AG to obtain instruction on the progress made regarding the acquisition of lands for further expansion of the road. The learned additional AG has not come fully instructed. Therefore, he is directed to obtain his instruction and file an affidavit next week. Next week, brother?
Yes.
Next week on
1-3.
Let us give them on the 3rd. On the 3rd. Next week on the next week. Next week is on the 3rd.
Make it on 2nd.
Second, on the 2nd. Next week, that is on the 2nd of March. So, on which this, no, Krista.
Your Lordship, I will be allowed to tell submission that next will be too tight on our part also. Because Your Lordship, now election is going on. So administration, everything is, again, the machinery is handled by the election commission. So that will be, I'll be another failing on that very day, if it is 31st and 3rd.
No, what is so difficult, Mr. Imsong?
No, Your Lordship.
We just wanted to know what is the progress made
Yes.
on the acquisition
Yes.
front. Then they just have to see the record and send you the file, that's all.
Your Lordship, the whole machinery is utilized by the election commission. That's the problem we are facing.
Okay, on the 9th. Not next week, on the 9th of March.
9th.
List the matter again tomorrow.
For admission, item number 5 to 13.
What was the last order?
Your Lordship, here in this matter.
You file your affidavit?
Yes, I file an affidavit.
What is the affidavit? What is the affidavit?
Regarding the proposal for recruitment of the staff.
This one? Is it dated 27 January? File on 27 January?
22nd February.
Oh, no.
21st.
22nd February.
What is it? What's that? Point it out. No. Keep it ready.
We didn't know it was Mondays.
Is it this one?
21st, yesterday.
Yesterday. What is it?
Not there.
Where's the other one? Different one. 22nd, yeah, it was filed yesterday.
Yesterday, yes, my lord.
So what is stated in the affidavit, Mr.
Your lordship, a relevant portion is starting from para 3, paragraph 3.
Yes, please read.
Here, the para 3 of my affidavit, that the deponent begs to state that as directed by the Honorable Court's order dated 14/12/2022, the additional secretary to the Government of Nagaland Health and Family Welfare Department, White Letter dated 16 January 2023, has directed the Principal Director, Health and Welfare, Family Welfare, to resubmit the revised manpower proposal for the first and second year, excluding the boss to be adjusted from NHAK as per requirement of National Medical Commission (NMC) norms. The proposal is in the final stage, but is kept on hold in view of the imposition of the code of conduct against the upcoming 14th Legislative Assembly election.
How can this be against the code of conduct? It's just a proposal within the file.
Lordship, in fact, just to supplement to my addition AG, recruitment has been done, selection already done. We are yet to declare the result.
The
Yes.
teaching
Yes, teaching faculty.
As far as the 65,
Yes.
67.
Lordship. Now, what the government has taken the decision is, first, initially they'll do the recruitment for first year and second year. So, first year and second year requirement professor is 6. We have already done the recruitment. Result is ready. We are yet to declare result because of the model code of conduct, Lordship.
You were supposed to complete in January. For the recruitment.
Yes, because recruitment is done already. So we have already got applicant. We have shortlisted. Candidates are selected. Result is yet to be declared.
So when are you likely to declare?
Lordship, if the model code of conduct does not,
Upon the revocation of the MCC.
For the 67 posts.
no, Lordship, 6 posts of professor. For the first,
The first recruitment was for 67 posts.
no,
if I
Lordship, the
remember
government has cut down to 6 because the initial requirement is only 6 as per the NMC LOP. To get a letter of permission, Lordship,
Mr. Mazui,
Lordship,
please go back to our orders.
Lordship,
I mean, we can't keep on changing like this.
Lordship,
The advertisement was for 67 posts.
yes, initially, Lordship. Now the government has taken
Now recruitment process went through, isn't it, for
Yes.
those 67?
not for 67, 6.
Only 6. But
Yes.
you didn't tell us.
Because
You made us to understand that for
Yeah.
recruitment of 67 teaching and non-teaching staff, advertisement was issued and recruitment process took place, and it will be completed by January.
Post created is 60 total. So recruitment has been done. Yes. Lordship, may kindly see the affidavit,
Annexure D.
Annexure D, the advertisement that was initially issued
Oh, please affidavit.
of the recent affidavit file. Yes, it is affidavit. Page 11, Lordship, Annexure D. Lordship, may kindly see Professor 6, Associate Professor 20, Assistant Professor 24, Senior Resident Tutor 38. So total is 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 84. So we are yet to declare the result. The recruitment process has already completed.
What is 84 posts?
Yes, Lordship.
That's why I'm saying, because that's what you told us.
Yes.
For
Because
84 posts, recruitment.
Lordship, I was of the view that for the professor only.
Yeah.
But this is total requirement for the
So, yes,
starting
this
the medical
was
college.
the
Yes.
advertisement
Yes, Lordship.
issued in 2022.
22 years.
So, recruitment process is
Result is ready.
completed.
Yes, result is ready.
Is ready.
But
for
because of the
84
MCC.
posts.
88.
Yes.
88 posts.
88.
88 or something.
So it will be declared as soon as the
88
model
is-
code of conduct is
Once it's
called back.
lifted,
Recalled.
yeah, recalled, then we'll, because result is ready, Lordship.
And so 88.
Yes, Lordship.
So what we asked last time was these are the basically teaching.
Teaching, yes.
What we have said was
No, non
what about the administration?
Lordship,
Who will run the administration?
Lordship, yes, Lordship.
So that's why
Now-
we have asked you.
Yes, Director cum DM has already joined in December. She's working, Lordship. Deputy Director Administrative Officer has already been brought on deputation. And Deputy Director Finance Account already appointed.
Just a minute. Dean has been appointed.
Yes, Lordship.
Dean slash director
Director, Lordship.
appointed on
In December, Lordship. I'm not very sure about the date, but like she has
Then-
already joined. She's already functioning. Yes.
Number two,
Number two, Deputy Director Administrative Officer.
deputy director
Administrative Officer.
slash administrative officer.
Yes, Lordship. Already appointed. She is functioning, Lordship.
Okay.
Then Deputy Director slash Finance and Accounts Officer. Already on board on deputation.
Deputy director
Slash
finance.
and Accounts Officer. Already
Finance
brought on
and-
deputation, Lordship.
on deputation.
Yes.
On deputation. Already joined.
Then Technical Consultant already appointed.
Technical consultant.
Already appointed. Then Procurement Consultant already appointed.
Who
Already
is the
functioning.
technical consultant?
Lordship.
Who is the technical consultant?
Lordship, I don't have the name with me, but
But how do you tell us that he's been appointed?
Lordship,
That
they,
means
they
you have
all,
not seen the appointment order.
yes, Lordship. I don't have the appointment order with me, but they're already functioning.
And then six.
Procurement Consultant already appointed.
Procurement.
Then Hospital Administrator already appointed.
Hospital.
Administrator. Interview was conducted last year, Lordship, and they're already appointed.
Operator.
When Miss Nita Koza and the team went, they were already on the place. On the report, I think.
So you're saying that these 88 posts, results will be declared as soon as the model code of conduct is withdrawn
Yes, Lordship.
and appointments will be issued.
Yes, Lordship.
Now, what we said was that the government should file affidavit showing when they will create
Yes.
posts for the administrative staffs.
So, Lordship, a committee has been constituted. A committee has been constituted to work out the auxiliary staffs, the ministerial staff, the technical, there's non-medical, technical, medical, and nursing personnel. So that committee is working on the modalities for the first batch, first year and second year. A committee has already been constituted. They are working on it. The statement has been made,
Mr. Mazui, administration
Lordship.
will not, you cannot differentiate between first batch or second batch. Administration has to be there.
Yes, the total number of posts as per LOP.
Now, have you read the affidavit of the government?
Lordship,
They are throwing the ball to you.
Yes,
They are
Lordship.
saying that the director is supposed to submit the requirement.
Yes.
Have you submitted your requirement or not?
Lordship, the requirement has already been submitted to the committee,
The committee?
headed by the additional secretary,
Ah,
medical department, headed by the additional secretary, and the consultants of the NIMSA.
so Mr. Im Song, then your affidavit is wrong. You are saying that you have not received the
No, Lordship.
requirement from the directorate.
The committee was constituted yesterday, Lordship, if I'm not mistaken. Yesterday or the day before. A committee has been constituted. I haven't seen the order, but like I was part of the meeting. So the committee has been constituted, and the director dean also has been directed to place the requirement
So you have not placed the requirement, that means.
It was
Committee has
supposed,
only been constituted.
yes, they're supposed to submit today the requirements.
The requirement.
The committee, yes, Lordship.
All right.
I can update the Lordship on the next day, Lordship, yes. And as far as the infrastructure is concerned, Lordship,
Mr. Samson. Hello. You're saying that the proposal is in final stage when the committee has been constituted only yesterday.
because
There's a lot of contradiction
that
between
was
the two
done
of
in consultation with the Office of the Chief Secretary.
Your Lordship, my affidavit is telling about the advertisement, basing on the advertisement. So upon the revocation of the MCC, the result will be out. So that is my, especially mentioned in my affidavit. Recruitment, as per
See,
the
what we ask the
advertisement.
government, the Chief Secretary, is to show us what is the requirement. What is the requirement of manpower for administration, running the administration, ministerial staff, and when the posts are going to be created, and when are they going to start the recruitment? Because without a ministerial staff, administration cannot run. Because in July, you're going to start the work. The college will start running. Now, if you don't create posts and recruit the ministerial staff now, who is going to run the administration in July? Understood? Yes, that's why we ask. Now we are almost the end of February. We have March, April, May. You have to create posts, you have to do recruitment. June, July, Mr. Mazui?
Yes, Lordship, as per the instruction, the government has directed the department on 16 January to constitute, to submit the revised manpower proposal for the first and second year batch. So as stated, Lordship, the committee has been constituted a day before yesterday, Lordship, if I'm not mistaken. And the consultant in charge was asked to present, which they have already, Lordship, I'm giving a verbal submission, Lordship, not on record. But in the meeting, it was asked to the consultant to submit the proposal by today itself, which will be finalized by the government. That's how the government Chief Secretary has filed his affidavit according to Lordship. Because I happened to be in the meeting on that day.
We'll ask them to file a fresh affidavit with the up-to-date progress.
Because for the non-technical Lordship, administrative staff, it will not be a question of first year and second year.
Yes, they have to be there in place.
Yes.
Without them, you can't run the college.
And block, yes. So once the committee submits the proposal, Lordship, that will be finalized by the government immediately.
If one computer typist is missing, you can't do.
Yes, Lordship.
You can't run the college.
So, like I said, Lordship, the Dean Director, already in place since December, she has been working on all the modalities as what are the requirements of the NMC. And NMC has already visited, Lordship, twice. And they have suggested for all the proposals which the government should be doing so that the medical college will start functioning, Lordship. NMC has visited already
So, have
twice.
they given their letter of intent?
Lordship, they have already visited, but not yet, Lordship. Those shortage on the part of the NIMSA was pointed out by the inspection team from the NMC, and we have already replied to them also. It was in the month of January.
All right.
Lordship, as stated,
So
we can start the college, Lordship, yes.
when can you file the affidavit stating the latest progress, Mr. Emson?
This,
Because Mr. Mazui says committee has been constituted
Lordship,
and they're working on the revised
manpower.
Yes. Requirement, and they
And in
are
the committee-
submitting it within 1 or 2 days.
Yes, the committee is headed by the additional secretary, head of family welfare, and then the deputy director.
Additional chief secretary.
Yes, additional secretary.
Additional Secretary,
Health and Family Welfare. And then the director, deputy director slash administrative officer was one of the member, and one of the consultant.
All right, headed by Additional Secretary.
Yes. So they've been directed to submit the report by today itself.
Today itself.
Yes.
So,
Because
Mr.
that was discussed in the meeting. Yes.
Your affidavit is outdated.
No, Your Lordship, it is mentioned in the first part of Para 3. Whatever submission given by
Yes.
learned colleagues.
All right. But yes, Nitoy, have you submitted your report of your visit?
Yes, Your Lordship. Lordship.
What is the progress according to you?
Lordship, that was December.
Yes, that was on 9 December, Lordship. I've
Lordship,
also
the letters-
enclosed all the
letters
photographs.
I put here.
But Lordship, there has been as per the new report, it's showing a improvement, Lordship, in the construction, as far as the infrastructure is concerned. Lordship, since our inspection was conducted on 9 December, there must have been some progress taken place. So, Lordship, we also would like to visit again if this court permits us, because the deadline is by March 2023. It has to be completed as assured by the contractors.
So this was as on 9 March.
9 March. January, as of January.
I mean 9 December.
No,
Lordship.
that is the latest one, Lordship.
There must have been a letter
is as
submitted by the department.
In the month of January.
This one.
Yes, the latest one. There have been much progress, Lordship.
So the classrooms required for the first and second,
It's
first
going on.
and second
Yes.
year
Yes.
is completed, or
It's going on, Lordship. It's going to be completed. Because overall, Lordship, if Lordship may kindly see the medical college building, 75%. Besides that, Lordship, the MOU has been entered between the Naga Hospital Authority and the NIMSER with regard to the teaching hospital.
What is the progress? This is the progress? Chart?
Yes, Lordship, the chart. Lordship, may kindly come to column number 10.
Medical college building 75.
Yes, boys and girls hostel 75. Sports complex 100, MS Residence 100, then 100 square apartment 98%, 200 square apartment 68. This is not required as of now, Lordship. That's why the 100 square apartment was given preference, Lordship. Then external development 100% completed. That is drains, so. Then widening of road, so 95% completed. External development of site, compass, drain, 100% completed. Establishment of Nagaland Medical College, widening of road and protection, 100% completed. Electrification and MOU has been signed with the power department, and the land has been earmarked outside the campus for setting up of a substation. And as far as water supply is concerned, MOU already signed between the PHE department and the NIMSER, along with the landowners, because we are going to tap the water from Kusama, which will cross Fuchama village and then it will come to Kohima village. So the landowners, they have already given the clearance. They're not
Mr. Mazur,
Lordship.
you may show us 97%, 100% completion of other items.
Lordship.
But without water supply and electricity supply, you cannot start.
Yes. Already on the
But
process.
here your progress is zero.
Yes.
How are
Because,
you going to start in June, July?
Lordship, the problem is the landowners.
No, whatever the problem
Yes, so
is.
the MOU was signed. Initially, the PHE department was contacted, Lordship. But to tap the water from a source, the Kohima village has granted the permission to tap water.
Now, to take water from there is all right, but you have to take by pipe, isn't it?
Yes, Lordship. So the laying of pipe
You
will
lay
be...
the pipe,
Yes,
you have to construct the tank. Construction of the tank also takes time.
Lordship.
You have not started.
Lordship, 2 weeks back, the agreement was signed between the landowners and the NIMSER and PH department.
But how will you complete this work?
Lordship,
Laying of pipe.
they are in full swing, Lordship. PhD department has all the materials with them. I can place those on record, Lordship, on the next date, if time may be granted, Lordship.
Without water and electricity, you can't start anything.
Electricity, Lordship, they are giving an alternative as of now to us.
But you have to build power station.
Yes, a substation.
Substation.
Yes.
Have
And
you
as
start the civil work?
the power department, as per information, they are likely to take almost a year to set up the substation. So they have given alternative source, light, to the site. Because the office is functioning with all the electricity, Lordship. Internal electrification of all the building is done, so they are giving alternative connection, Lordship, to us.
This medical college building, you have been showing this 75% for so many times.
Lordship,
that means there's no progress.
no, internally, Lordship, may kindly see the report, Lordship.
If I'm not mistaken, this 75% has
Yes,
been
Lord.
shown for so many times.
Yes, Lordship, may kindly come to page number 3.
Of the pictures.
Yeah, of the pictures, Lordship.
This
Lordship,
number?
Page number 3, Lordship. On the bottom, it's written page number 3, Lordship. Medical College building. Now, the report, Lordship. Concreting of third floor slab and beam of the building completed. Brickwork at ground first and second floor is completed. Brick wall at third floor under progress. Plastering work of ground and first floor completed, and second and third in progress. Putty and painting work at ground floor completed, first and second floor in progress. External painting work in progress. Door leaf fitting, electrical fitting, and sanitary fitting work is in progress. Floor and bathroom tiles work at second floor in progress. Internal plumbing work, conduit, cable laying, electrical fitting works, and external plastering.
What is the target time for completion?
March.
March. Will you be able to do in March?
Yes, as per the information given by the contractor, they'll complete at least 95% by March, except the external paintings.
See, what you need is for the college, 2 rooms first for the classroom.
Yes, Lordship.
And then library, of course, has to be.
Yes.
Must be in this college
Lordship,
building.
on the site of the medical college building, labs in the building itself, they are making.
So go on priority instead of doing en masse.
Yes, Lordship. That's why the department has instructed the contractor to focus on the first batch. So they are focusing on the first batch. Lordship, may kindly see
what is this? Apartment. So the employees, this 88,
Lordship,
whose results would be declared and perhaps would be appointed.
Lordship.
For them, we have the quarters.
Lordship, the 200 square apartment is in progress.
200
Square apartment.
square apartment.
Yes. Lordship, may kindly.
What is the progress?
200 square apartment, Lordship will see in page number.
%68%.
Yes, the page number.
You are far from completion. 68%. You have April, May, March, April, May, June. 4 months.
Yes. The same.
July is the session, isn't it?
Lordship, the same contractor who has completed the 100 square apartment is doing the 200 square apartment also.
So
And
will these 100 square apartments be able to accommodate
the faculty, teaching faculties?
Only for the faculties?
Yes.
The faculty?
Faculty, yes.
So that is completed?
Completed. So the faculty can be accommodated in that 100 square apartments.
So all these, basically this 88 per people?
Yes, Lordship.
Yes.
This doesn't have this affidavit. Up to date on the progress.
And also this. And also this, we give them back.
Besides Lordship, for the teaching hospital, MOU was signed between the NHK, Naga Hospital Authority, and the NIMSA for using the Naga Hospital Authority as a teaching hospital.
So you include that in your affidavit?
Lordship, yes. And
Whatever MOUs you have signed
Yes.
with NSK,
Yes.
and then the other one, MOU,
with the PHE
PHE,
and the landowners, yes, and
and
power department,
then power also.
yes.
I want
And
to see the progress.
procurement also, the proposal has already gone. The procurement committee has already been on the work for procurement of the equipments.
Equipment, furnitures.
Yes, Lordship.
All right. So, Nitoy, so what is your report?
Lordship, my report is a little outdated now because it was conducted on 9th December, Lordship. But
Anyway,
this
as
is
per 9
February.
December,
Yes, Lordship.
how is it? What was your finding?
Yes, Lordship, I've given a detailed report in my affidavit, Lordship. In affidavit with photographs, Lordship. We have also included the photographs of district hospital. That is the work which is in progress. District hospital within the campus.
District hospital?
Yes, Lordship. With
How-
photographs.
How is that you are having district hospital in the campus?
Lordship, after the NHK was declared as an autonomous body, Lordship, the district hospital was at that place. So it was taken to a new site, the present medical college site, before the proposal for the medical college came. So district hospital, the site was already allocated, and then the building construction started.
So the district hospital
It
will
will
be
be-
converted into college hospital.
Yes. And by 2024, the JICA will take over. As of now, it's 100 something better.
150 bedded.
150
As per the information given to us, Lordship.
And it will be converted into 500 bedded. So as for the first stage, that is earmarked, Lordship.
The building, yes, Nico, you were saying of the building. The building is okay.
Yes, the building is, the work is in progress, Lordship. I have also given the pictures, photographic pictures for reference, Lordship.
What's the affidavit? What's the affidavit? This is the affidavit of the
400 bedded.
this one, no?
Lordship, it starts from page 6. In fact, starting from the gate itself, I've enclosed the photograph. From page 4. Page 4 is the main entrance.
Page 14.
Yes, page 4 is the main entrance, that is the gate. Page 5 is the foundation stone laid down. 6 is the view of the district hospital from the outside.
Page 15.
Page 6.
Now, how
Page,
come your page and our page are different? This is the district hospital.
yes,
Your
Lordship, I
paging
think,
and our paging are different.
yes, I think there has been some wrong pagination there.
District hospital, proposed district hospital, which is under construction.
Yes,
within
Lordship.
the campus of Nagaland Medical College, isn't it?
It's a two-story building. We have also included the
Three-story?
two-story, Lordship.
Or G+2.
Yes,
So these will be able to accommodate 500 beds. Mr. Mazui,
Lordship, 400 bedded.
400.
Yes. JICA will take over, and they'll convert it into 400 bedded hospital.
It doesn't look very impressive. The district hospital there under construction. Mr. Mazit, you didn't mention it, the progress in this district hospital.
No, Lordship, that is not in the medical college proposal.
But this is going to be your hospital.
Yes,
For
Lordship.
the medical college.
Lordship,
So for the time being, you're going to use the Naga
Naga
hospital.
Hospital, yes.
So in other words, you're saying that this can progress as we start.
Simultaneously, yes, Lordship. But as of now, the NHAK will be used as a teaching hospital. So MOU has been already been entered between the NHAK and the NIMSA.
And your administrative block
Lordship.
also, did you show the administrative block in your progress report?
The progress report, Lordship, that I have submitted just now, Lordship,
It doesn't include
is overall.
when you say medical college building, it includes the administrative block.
Yes, Lordship, it's there in the building itself.
But the
North and South block.
Huh?
North and South block.
What they have shown. Yeah. Give a copy to him. The administrative block is far from 75%.
That is 9 December, Lordship. That is 9 December.
Anyway, nothing much could have taken place so much in January.
This is filed on 9 December. Yes, 9 December. Lordship, may kindly see the report, the picture, the report along with the picture, Lordship.
In your
administrative block.
in your
Yes.
Monday.
Yes.
This
Lordship,
one?
yes. Lordship, may kindly see, as of January,
Administrative block.
yes, page 4, page 4. They have given some photograph of the rooms.
Yes.
So these are the administrative block, the north block. So the dean, the deputy director admin, deputy director finance, the consultants, and MTF, multitasking force, they are all functioning.
All right. Yes. Any?
Lordships, if permission is granted, then we would also like to assist this court by getting the latest update by the next date. Also, we can also inspect the NHAK, Lordship, as it is mentioned that the classroom will be functional there for the beginning period.
NSK will not be classroom. The patients will be kept there. The students will be taken around to see patients.
Yes, okay.
Mr. An affidavit has been filed on behalf of respondent number 1 and 2 by the Commissioner and Secretary, Department of Health and Family Welfare, Nagaland, Government of Nagaland. Stating that while letter dated 16 January 2023, the Principal Director, Health and Family Welfare, has been, what is it, directing? Did I say directing? has been directed to resubmit the revised manpower proposal for the first and second year as per requirement of NMC norms, excluding the posts to be adjusted from NHAK. And the proposal is in final stage. Mr. Im Chong, non-additional AG. Submits that once the proposal is submitted, the same would be considered by the government,
Yes.
and thereafter the required number of posts of ministerial staffs would be created. Mr. Mozui, non-standing counsel appearing for of the medical department.
Not standing counsel, not engaged counsel.
Non-counsel appearing for the medical department submits that the committee headed by additional secretary, Department of Family
Constituted.
Family Welfare.
Health and family.
Medical and Family
No,
Welfare.
health and family welfare.
Huh?
Health
Health and
and
Family
family.
Welfare has been constituted,
Lordship.
and the proposal as required by the government
Lordship.
is under preparation
Lordship.
and in the progress and in the process for submission
Lordship.
or process for onward submission. On the next date of hearing, the respondent number 1 and 2 served by an affidavit so how much post has been proposed and when the post creation along with the recruitment would be completed. Lordship. As regards the physical progress made on the infrastructures, Mr. Majid, has submitted a sheet showing the same. However, we would prefer that the same is submitted in the form of affidavit.
Lordship.
Krishna. We have also got MS Network and counsel appearing for the petition. Krishna. The Land Council has submitted that as per uh, 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 submitted that a team the team was constituted?
No,
No.
not this time, Lordship.
No, last
Not
time.
before, Lordship. But I went with my colleagues.
Yeah. A team of them. A team
Yes,
headed by
Lordship.
her had visited the spot. And they showed some progress. Reflected. They have affidavit incorporating the progress, status of the progress made on the infrastructure has also been, and we have perused the same. Since the college is expected to start by June, July
Yes.
of this year, we are expecting, we expect all concerned to take the work forward so that the dream of the future of the state is fulfilled. Krishna. Mr. Majui has submitted that for the 88 number of posts of teaching staff, teaching, no? Teaching staff. Including 6 professors. Recruitment process has, all the interviews have been completed. And it is only awaiting declaration of the result.
Lordship.
Krishna. The same will be done as soon as the code of conduct imposed by the Election Commission for the ensuing State Assembly election is withdrawn and appointment orders would soon be issued so that they'll be able to join their posts, their respective posts at the earliest. He also informed the court that the dean / director, the two deputy directors, one in charge of admin and finance, have already joined office, and the technical consultant and procurement consultant, and hospital administrator have also been appointed and they have already joined office.
Lordship, 3 office assistant from the directorate has been deputed to the medical college so that the office can function.
Besides, 3
office assistant
office assistants have been deputed.
and 4 MTF.
Or have also, huh?
3 office assistant and 4 MTS, multitasking force,
And 4
MTS.
multitasking
Staff, yes.
staff have also joined on deputation.
From the directorate, yes.
Mr. Release the matter again on, let us fix a date, on 15th
March.
of March.
Lodge. Obliged.
Lordship, regarding the permission to inspect.
We will see next time.
Yes, Lordship.
Obliged.
For admission, item number 41.
May I please the Lordships? Lordships, on the last occasion, by order dated 18/1/23, this honorable
This item number? 41. 41.
Lordship, as per the last order 18/1/23, this honorable court has directed the state respondent as to whether the State Food Commission has been constituted by the government, Lordship. And Lordship, to that Lordship, the State Food Commission has already been constituted with 3 members as per the Food Security Rules 2016, Lordship.
What is the
And Lordship,
order?
that I would like to place that on record, Lordship. The
And as per the act, there are supposed to be some, what is that, Nitoy? Advisors in the district, advisors or supervisors?
District redressal officer.
District
District
redressal officer,
District grievance redressal officer.
district,
Grievance redressal officer.
one each in every district.
Yes. Yes, Lordship.
As per the provision of rules of Nagaland Food Security rules and on the recommendation of the Special Committee, please to appoint Medokul Sophie, the State Food Commission, Nagaland. And then, what is the other one?
And the other is the member. One secretary deputed from the department.
Then one come, say additional secretary. Square. Can it be on, can it be on this ex officio as per the act, Nitoy,
Lordship,
as per the rules?
I don't have a copy of the appointment order, Lordship.
Give a
But
copy.
as per the rule, Lordship, allow me to kindly assist this court.
The chairman is appointed directly, but the member is appointed,
Lordship. 2 members.
two members.
One female, one male, Lordship. So that will include four members, including the chairman.
No, 3. Chairman and 2 members.
And if including the chairman, it will be 4 members.
Mr. Jumomi,
Yes, Lordship.
you have given me 3 appointment orders only.
Yes, Lordship. But in the last order, Lordship, there is 2 member, Lordship.
2.
2 member.
Okay.
One female, one male.
Govili Asumi and Satricham Shankam.
Lordship.
So 40,000 each. These are first appointments, but the second one, see the rules, what the rules say?
Lordship, also Lordship, the provisions under Section 16 of the National Food Security Act, there are 3 conditions, there are 3 criteria, among which the chairperson and the member should be selected from these 3 criteria. The requirement is given, Lordship. It's in page number 63 of my main petition. Section 16, subsection 3.
Please.
Page 63, Lordship.
Section 16.
Yes, Lordship. Section 16, subsection 3.
Okay. Persons who are or have been members of all India services.
Lordship.
Or
That
any
is
other
as per the
civil services of the union or state, or holding a civil post under the union state, having knowledge and experience in matters related to security. Of eminence in public life, for knowledge and experience. Right. The code of law. Right. Good. All right, so there's no more. No more. So, that Sophie and the chairman, was he a member of any service, India service or state service?
member secretary. The member secretary is the additional secretary, Food and Civil Supply Department.
No, the chairman, the chairperson.
Or chairman.
Who are or have been. So, or is there? Or of eminence in public life with knowledge. Five years. They were appointed when? 2021.
2021.
So they are still
serving.
Still serving.
Lordship.
So you have any objection to these persons?
Lordship, I am totally in the dark of the credentials of the members as well as chairperson, Lordship.
What was this, the chairperson? What was he doing before?
You guys laid down in section 16.
Lordship.
Okay. So, Nitoy, one is your prayer is constitution of the
State Food Commission,
State Food
Lordship.
Commission.
Yes, Lordship.
Now it has been constituted.
Yes, I have more prayers, Lordship. I have more prayers. Lordship, also, there's a newspaper report on 16 December 2022 wherein the department concerned state stated that Food Commission will start functioning from November last year, 24th November. Lordship, this can also be kindly put on record.
So that means after the appointment, they have not started functioning.
Lordship, to that extent, Lordship.
This is how people are appointed, no
Yes.
office, no staff, but they keep getting their pay, isn't it? Without function. They are appointed just to meet the requirement of the pay. That yes, we have constituted a committee. So they are non-functioning. Are they functioning?
Functioning, Lordship.
Where is their office?
Lordship, to that effect, Lordship, we will be filing a comprehensive affidavit, Lordship. And let me allow to file an affidavit, Lordship, by placing that all into record, Lordship.
From where they are functioning, everything is good.
Right.
In fact, Lordship, in the rule, Nagaland Food Security Rules, Lordship, it's in page number 125. The required staff is also mentioned along with the chairman and members.
125.
Yes, 125 of my main petition. So the rule says that there should be one chairman, two members.
What is the rule? What is that?
Lordship, it's given in the table, Lordship, towards the
125.
end. 125.
Chairman,
Chairman, 2 members.
2 members. In fact,
One
they have
steno.
3 members.
Yes, one stenographer, LDA cum computer assistant, office peon cum chokidar.
3.
Yes.
Only 3. Rapper, radiate, and computer. How will these 3 function now? It's a big commission.
Such a big commission, but normally the government will have to invest more. So.
And then what else? About the district grievance redress officer.
Lordship, as announced in the press statement, they said that the additional deputy commissioner in the headquarters will be the district grievance redressal officer.
He himself is the one who distributes, isn't it?
Yes, Lordship.
So how can he redress?
That is also.
The complaint would be against him.
Yes, Lordship.
So how will he? There has to be somebody else, isn't it?
Yes, Lordship. If
Where is it?
Lordship, in the newspaper report, it's in page number 5, Lordship.
Where is it? Second paragraph, first paragraph.
Yes, it's in the first paragraph, Lordship. Complaints and grievance by beneficiaries can be addressed either directly to the Commission or to the District Grievance Redressal Officer, who is the ADC headquarter of a district.
ADC headquarters.
Yes, Lordship.
All right. Is there any rule which says that's not proper?
Lordship, yes, there is also a
What
rule.
is the requirement?
Yes, as per the rule, Lordship, this is as per the rule. The rule says that ADC headquarter has been designated as the District Grievance Redressal Officer.
Now, Mr. Jumomi, you also mentioned in the affidavit that you have appointed these ADCs.
Lordship.
All right? Bring the order. Attach the order.
Lordship. Lordship will do that.
So, right. But Mr. V. Jumomi, Land Common Advocate, and also Father Ambassador and Councillor here for the facts. It is submitted by Mr. V. Jumomi.
Lordships.
The State Food Commission.
I'm for the union. Respondent 1.
Mention her name, representing the Union of India. It is submitted by Mr. Jumomi, V. Jumomi, that the State Food Commission has been constituted by the government of Naga and the chairperson along with 4 members have been.
2 members.
It's 2 members as per the report.
No, yeah, 4 persons here. Along with 3 members have been appointed.
Chairman.
Krishna. In support of his submission, he placed the order of appointments of the chairperson and the 3 members. Krishna. However, it is not certain as to whether the commission has already started functioning. And they have been given the required staffs as per the provisions of Rule 12, no? Rule 12, isn't it? It was?
Lordship,
Rule
yes.
12, as per Schedule 3. The Rule 12, Schedule 3 of the
Nagaland Food Security Rules.
Nagaland
Food Security Rules
Food
2016.
Security Rules 2016.
16.
Mr. The respondents are directed to file a comprehensive affidavit showing that the commission is functioning. First. They shall also include in the affidavit as to whether district grievance redressal officers have been appointed for its district government.
Yes.
This the matter again on 20. On 15th of March.
22.
15th of March.
22 of March.
22nd of March.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Over. We have seen it. Okay.